Founded in 1969, the Ecology Center aimed to empower the community to address local and global environmental concerns. The idea was that every community should have a place where people could get informed, identify environmental problems, and create sound alternatives, and organize for greater impact. Today, the Ecology Center continues to be a beacon for society facing environmental challenges and creating practical solutions for a healthy, sustainable future. Climate change is the most pressing issue facing humans today. It is linked directly or indirectly to nearly every environmental and social justice issue we face. While we know it's too late to prevent, now is the time to radically reconsider our path and goals as a species. The Ecology Center focuses our efforts on some of the largest but often forgotten contributors, such as the food system, waste, and consumerism. Some organizations focus on advocacy while others offer direct services. The Ecology Center does both, and it's this combination that makes us uniquely effective. Because of our practical knowledge, we know what works. So when we speak to policymakers, we speak with the authority of hard-won expertise. For example, when our farmers markets were the first to ban plastic bags, we were able to leverage our first-hand knowledge to support a countywide bag reduction ordinance that became a national model built through leadership and partnership. You don't get to be a 40-year-old organization by being ineffective. Our organization thrives from our partnerships, commitment to diversity, and strong management. We connect people, organizations, and institutions. We promote inclusiveness because it builds effectiveness. We manage our resources carefully so that we'll be here for the long run. The Ecology Center has evaluation strategies built into each of our programs to ensure that they're effective and responsive. Each year, we divert roughly 8,000 tons of recyclable materials from the landfill. We respond to nearly 5,000 environmental inquiries. We serve over 100 farmers and over 320,000 farmers market shoppers. Each year, over 35,000 unique visitors turn to our online eco-directory for referrals. Over 200 organizations participate in our coalitions, councils, and alliances. All managers prepare quarterly reports with a host of metrics to assess progress towards their documented yearly goals. The Ecology Center is best known for our local service-oriented work. But as we've created infrastructure and piloted projects, we have frequently found ourselves at government's door advocating for policy changes that would allow our positive local solutions to scale up. Our role as a trusted advisor and strong advocate for larger-scale change often goes unseen and is therefore underappreciated. With your help, we can make this a stronger, more visible part of our success. We consider our efforts successful when they get to scale. The Ecology Center pioneered the use of biodiesel in recycling fleets, helping establish real alternatives to fossil fuels. Our Berkeley Food Policy Council helped create the California Food Policy Council, and our electronic food stamp program is now running in more than 300 farmers markets statewide. Our graywater conservation system helped change California's regulations, allowing millions of homes to conserve wastewater from washing machines. The list goes on. We may be locally based, but our successes change the world. Changes in funding are our greatest challenge. We get our funding from a variety of sources: fee-for-service, foundation grants, government contracts, retail sales, membership dues, and donations. Many of these depend on a strong economy. The Ecology Center works continually to generate our own income from successful environmental enterprises and to cultivate a broad, diverse, and stable funding base. The Ecology-Center is committed to cultivating the next generation of leaders. Since 2001, we have run a youth development and food justice program producing young leaders of color from low-income communities. Core government funding that has supported this work is drying up. We want to expand and broaden youth development programming beyond food to include all areas of our work. With additional resources, we would engage and train more youth from low-income families and develop and empower them to be knowledgeable, effective members of future environmental and social justice efforts. One of our strategic goals is to develop greater capacity for the policy work around the issues of food, waste, and climate. We have extensive on-the-ground expertise to contribute, as well as tried and true community organizing capability. We've made lots of progress already, but now we'd like to increase our capacity so that the whole country can have access to healthy food, sustainable resources, and a clean and safe environment.